What's good, guys? Welcome back to another video. It's your boy Shadow. So today I'm going to be keeping you guys like the best binds, Fortnite, the best building binds, the best keyboard and mouse binds. If you're brand new starting out for keyboard and mouse, or if you think you're ready to take up to the next stage for Benji Fishy's binds, or someone like Clix's binds. Okay, so starting off, these are my binds. So obviously, you know, don't want to really mess around with this. Is your movement keys, you know. Move forward, yeah, so W, S, and D, obviously. Jump, you know, classic spacebar. Sprint can be shift, but, you know, I don't use sprint, I use auto run. So yeah, that's my auto run's caps lock. Then, like, for crouch, you want something sort of near your spacebar. If you want to do the mongrel spam crouch. And left CTR is like, what, two keys over on my keyboard. Like, if you want to know the keyboard mouse I run, it's the Red Dragon. I run the Red Dragon K552 and I run the Steel Series Arox 3. But you don't need that. You can start off with any cheap keyboard and any cheap mouse. I started off. Let's see if I can put a picture on the screen now. I started off with that huge keyboard and like this weird ass mouse, which I still have next to me for my streaming PC. That's it. Moving on, then we've got the fire and target. These two you do not want to touch. You know, the left mouse button and right mouse button. That's just shooting your aim bind. You don't want to touch these two. Reload, that can be whatever you want. Mine just arc. It's easy for me. Use, now, these two have not really been changed that much. My reload was R because, we'll get on to, because that was, excuse me, that was originally going to be my edit button, R, but then my R was reload, so that's why my edit bind is E. But you can make it whatever you want, like I said. Most people have like F or G because they're like right next to the W, the S and D. Some people even use left shift to edit. Generally, it does not matter what you have. Then moving on, harvesting tool, that can just be anything that's in the top right part of your keyboard, to be honest. I'd recommend it be something like Q or comma or like F1 or 1 or something in that top right half of the keyboard, but it's completely optional. You can have it above if you want to. You can have it above your edit and be free, but not just either. So my weapon slot is 1. My weapon second one then is 2, and then I have mouse wheel up and down for these back forward, just because I find it's easier than reaching over 4 and 5 or 6 and 7 or stuff like that. That's why it's just I got to scroll up and I can pop a mini, or scroll down and I can pop a med or snipe someone or send an RPG. And possibly hit a good clip just from back scrolling rather than to reach over and grab it and sort of stuff. Building now. This, right, before we get into the building part, make sure you guys, if you get this part of the video, comment keyboard and mouse player down below, just so I know you go to the video. Yeah, crouch while building can be left shift. Wall can be, you know, I have mine on the sides of my mouse. If you have no side buttons, I recommend you do it like either V, C, X, or R, T, or Y, if those three. So you sort of want it above F, G, and H, above or below, it does not matter. That's only if you have no side buttons. If you do have side buttons on your mouse, you can, and I really recommend you guys do the mouse buttons, because they are so quick, so easy to access for when you're in a build fight or something like that. Floor then, now this doesn't matter as long as it's along the lines of the F, G, or H, so it's one of those, it's on that line, and it could be one of those three. If you've got big hands and you can reach over to J, definitely make it J, but mine's obviously F because I sit, like my fingers sit weirdly on the keyboard. I'll see if I can put a picture of how my fingers sit on the thing now. If not, then don't worry about it. I just won't be able to do that part. But yeah, that's completely optional. What seems to have gone up with it. They do have like presets, but you know, I don't want to muck about with that. So I don't know if it's gonna mess my keyboard up. Yeah, there we are. So obviously these are my little binds. So left shift, the crouch, and then thumb and 2 mouse buttons. Floor, I said, can be any of those. Stairs, now that's my back mouse button because it's easier. Roof, now you want roof to be either X, Z, C, V, or B. It is one of those 5 buttons on the bottom of your keyboard just above your spacebar. I know most people find it accessible for it to be B because that's right above your keyboard. But yeah, you know, if you can't be B, or if you just want it to be closer, V is definitely the one for you. Right, next then. So what we got next? We got trap. Now, trap is just Z because like there's no main traps in the game unless you're bouncing, and I can literally just move my pinky and then put my pinky on Z. And it's really easy to do that. Place building obviously is going to be left mouse button. You just want to click to build. You don't really want to be pressing like F or G. You don't want to be pressing any letters to build. That's too confusing. Repair and upgrade. I still haven't changed this. I can't remember what mine was. But this is from when I went to Benji's Vines on my old channel. Or it might have been on this channel, I'm not sure. But yeah, I swapped to Benji's Vines and I just haven't had a chance to change it, and it's easier, so yeah, G's right next to F, so why not? Rotate building can be R, you know, it doesn't have to change. Change build material, that's right mouse button, and I think you should keep it as right mouse button to be honest, because you don't really want to be spamming like scroll wheel up to change it or nothing like that. If I was you, I'd just keep it as right mouse button. Edit again, it doesn't matter what edit you build an edit it is. Like I said, mine's E because mine's right next to W, and you've seen my clips with E, so that's like my edit line. So this is really accessible. Crouch while editing, these 3 does not matter. Ping, place marker, middle mouse button, which is just clicking scroll wheel. I find that really easy because you can double click it to anything in one thing to put a marker. All of these emotes are up to you. Misc is up to you. Like I said, I don't know if you probably see, but I haven't really mucked about with any of this. I've sort of just kept it as the default bind. But yeah, the main ones you probably want to build, as I say, these are my building binds. So yeah, these are the best starter keyboard and mouse binds, and like some tips I've given you on how to get like better keyboard and mouse. There will be a video coming out on the best maps for your keyboard and mouse warm up slash what's it called, grind career thing, whatever you want to call it. Yeah, no, these are the best binds. I've showed you my binds. I've given you some tips on how to pick your binds, and I just ask for one thing, and that is that you could drop subscribe. Please, it helps me out more than you think it does. So yeah, if you guys did go on to enjoy this video, smash a like, smash a sub, and yeah, see ya.
お前はもう死んでいる。